Hello everyone, it's a quick video telling you more about the Combat Conditioning Online Conference 2019. So what is the conference all about? We do this conference every year, and we've been doing it for the past 3 years, where we bring together the leading sports science practitioners in boxing and combat sports to give you a unique learning experience. Over the past 3 years we've received some amazing feedback, and people really appreciate the unique learning experience where you've got all this knowledge and experience of people working at the very top of the game and delving into their specialist areas in strength conditioning, nutrition, conditioning training and movement training. And it gives you access to all this information all at a click of a button. So what's in the lineup for this year's conference? We've got Rob Madden, who's a physiotherapist and strength conditioning specialist, who's been working with Anthony Joshua, James Agail and many more athletes. He's going to be explaining how to optimise the athlete's spine. So a lot of work around the back and around the neck. These are key areas that we need to make sure that we're strong in and make sure that we reduce the likelihood of injury in as well. We've got Dan Lawrence, who's got an extensive experience in boxing, working with George Groves in the past and now working at the Matchroom Boxing Gym. He's going to be sharing his go-to exercises to adapt around the boxer's shoulder. A very tight area for a lot of boxers and combat athletes, and a very problematic area when selecting the right exercises. So he's going to be sharing his favourite soft tissue release exercises, mobility and how to adapt your strength conditioning exercises. We've got Dr. Scott Robinson, a nutritionist working with some of the UK's biggest names, such as Callum Smith, Kalia Fye, Scott Quigg, to name a few. And he's going to be sharing his workshop, Informed Sports Nutrition for Boxing. The reason why Scott has been so successful at his job is because his nutrition is data-driven. And he's going to be explaining the different tests that he uses in the lab and how that informs his sport nutrition practice. We've also got Dr. Duncan French, who is the UFC Performance Institute Vice President of Performance. And he's going to be sharing a more in-depth overview of the different training programs that an MMA athlete will partake in. And we'll be sharing individualized case studies dependent on different training situations and a testing profile as well, to give you great insight in what goes on at the UFC Performance Institute. Then we've got a fantastic presentation from Dr. Alan Ruddock, High Intensity Conditioning for Combat Sports, where he'll be going really in depth on the science and the research and why we use high intensity conditioning methods within boxing and combat sports, and also give you an insight to the 3 pillars of our conditioning program down here at Boxing Science. And then myself, I'll be presenting 2 workshops, one being Science Behind the Thrill, where I'll be sharing the past 4 years of strength conditioning and sports science support that we've been given Jordan Gill. This will give you understanding to the long-term vision that we've had for Jordan whilst on the program, and the different methods that we've used and the progress that he's made using these training methods. And then I'll be presenting a webinar on youth training, the research and evidence that we've collected through our Youth Athlete Initiative, some of the training methods that we should use, and the future of boxing strength conditioning for youth athletes. And then we've got 2 workshops for ultimate coaching for combat sports. We've got programming and monitoring and tapering strategies as well. Added to that, we've got the Train Like a Champion 2.0 remastered program, very popular program, a second instalment to our Train Like a Champion series. And we've made tweaks and improvements to this program, where we've got monitoring databases, new programs, new posters. We've also got our recovery methods guide, which has monitoring tools added to that as well. So you've got access to all this information, knowledge and experience all at a click of a button. You get to keep the videos and the programs forever. You know, it's not an online portal that will shut down in a month or 2 months. You know, you can take your time to digest the information and start putting it into practice into your coaching and training environments. We've currently got a 50% discount on our pre-order offer, and this ends this coming Tuesday. So make sure you act quick and take part in the Combat Conditioning Conference 2019.